guys, welcome to the 5th episode of Hooked On Carp. Today I'm fishing at a nice little day ticket lake, Longmoor Farm Fishery in Berkshire. It's a nice lake, got quite a few features in it. I'll talk to you about them later. As you can see behind me, I'm next to a beautiful lake. It's called Longmoor Farm Fishery in Berkshire. It's a nice little lake, not big fish at all. It's basically a match fishing venue, but it's nice for a little winter session. It's only a short day session today. I'm only here till 4 o'clock. I think it's at 10 o'clock now, and I've already had about 7 or 8 fish, something like that, but they've been quite small, around the 4 or 5 pound mark. Yeah, but behind the camera today I've got Will. If he gets any fish, I'll show you them too. Right, let's get some more. Cheers guys. Another one in the net. Another one of the little old carp. They're quite old fish, really. They're a really old strain. But there is some bigger ones in here as well. There's a few 20s. Nice fish. Let's get some more. This one. Guys, as you've just seen me play this fish, it's quite a nice little fish, not one of the big ones in here. Not seen many of them today actually. Some days when you come here you do catch decent ones, 10 pound-ish, something like that. But yeah, nice little fish. It's got quite a nice pattern on the other side actually, it's got a big scale. I'll just show you that now actually. Look there, you see that scale? There's some really nice old dark fish in here. Right, yeah, so I got this after a bit of a dead spell on the feeder. See if we can get some more. Cheers. Well, I've just lost my first decent fish. It was, I'd say it was about 12 pounds, something like that. I did see it come to the surface, but I think the hook just pulled. I am using quite small hooks because it's the winter. I'm using small baits. I'm only using like a single grain of sweet corn, which is, I've also got sweet corn mixed in my groundbait mix. So, a bit annoyed about that, but hopefully we'll have another chance to get a decent sized one. They are in here really. You have the two extremes of the sizes. You've got the tiny fish, the 1 or 2 pounders, and then you've got the big ones like 15 pound and above. Yeah, so hopefully we'll get some more. It's only about 12 o'clock now. Just going to go have my lunch and a coffee. Right. Right guys, well, just had a nice little surprise. Ooh. Nice little tent. This is, you don't really normally catch tench in the winter like this, because they usually hibernate. Yeah, I was just on the sweet corn and the ground bait again. Never really thought I'd be catching one of these today. I think it might be. In this section of the video, I'm just going to be talking to you about the lake, good features of it, everything like that, good methods that work here. Right, yeah, so firstly, I'm going to talk to you about the reason that I chose this swim. From previous experience, I've had decent success in this swim. It's been quite good. I've had fish up to £15, I think, something like that. But in the summer, it's obviously much more bushed out around there, which is a very good place in the summer to sort of be casting and using the feeder, which the feeder is a very good method to be using here, because they do like the bait and there's a lot of fish in this lake. Yeah, so basically in the summer I would be casting a feeder quite close to the back down there. It's quite shallow water, it's about 2-3 feet. I know that because I was just leading about. The bottom of the lake is gravel, around most lakes really here. But it is coated in quite a lot of silt and chard and stuff like that. But yeah, so I'm using, today I'm using one piece of pop-up sweet corn, or critically balanced. And then I'm using another single piece beneath that of normal sweet corn just to balance it out, just so that's sort of wafting around and not getting caught in any leaves or debris or anything like that. Right, so basically that's why I chose this swim. Let's go have a look around the rest of the lake. This is another swim that I quite like on the lake. It's sort of like a small canal between the island, and it sort of funnels the fish through. So if I was fishing 2 rods in this swim, I would fish both on method feeder, obviously I was talking about back there, because it's just a very successful method. But what I would do, I would cast one towards the middle, and then another one a bit further back, just so I'm covering the 2 sort of pathways in the water, because you have got quite a few different channels and sort of layers to the water. So there's some gravel patches, silty patches, and just some places where it's quite hard to fish because there's like loads of sort of twigs and debris and everything like that. So yeah, another nice swim. This is swim 10 on the lake. I've had quite a lot of success from here in the past. When I first started fishing in 2010 or 2011, I started fishing here and I was just roach fishing with a float and maggot. There's so many different types of fish in here. This is also where I caught my first carp. That's what got me hooked. So now we're in swim 15. This is another swim that I quite enjoy fishing actually in the summer on the surface. Also pellet and waggler is quite good here. When I was practicing match fishing last season, and I've got quite a lot of practice in this lake. It's pretty good. As you can see, you can quite easily see the 2 channels in the water now, which are good for fishing. Also, there's a giant sort of pool in this lake, in this section of the lake here. It's sort of like, it goes down, it starts off about 6 feet, and then about 2 rod lengths out, it goes to about 10 feet, right down. And in the winter, the fish sort of hang around in there. And I've used little balls of maggots and a hair rig, which are quite good, just in this pool down here, and I've had quite good success. Right, I'll show you some more of the lake.
Joe's in.
Finally another fish. It's been a bit dead for a while, to be honest. Oh, it's another little one. In this lake they do give quite a good fight really, isn't it? Nice bend in the rod. Perfect conditions now really. It's just started to cloud over. A couple of spots of rain, it's actually warming up as well. Also, we've made a bit of a change on the other rod. I'll talk to you about that a bit later. Yeah, given a good scrap actually, these nice little mirrors. I've lost count of how many fish I've had now. I've not filmed them all because they've been absolutely tiny. It was just on the feeder, double grain of sweet corn. It's a mint condition common actually, look. Nice mouth, lovely dorsal that he's putting out for show. Massive tail, had a really nice fight. Yeah, this is one of the old fish in the lake again. Yeah, so let's try and catch some more. I just want to say thanks to Will for being my cameraman today. That was pretty good. Yeah, so hope you like and subscribe to the video. If you need any, if you want me to put anything else in the video, like rig tie-in or different baits that I would use, just drop a question in the comments box below. Yeah, so thanks guys.